Okay, so I'm gonna try to sit a little bit. I can even do a block and a blanket just to feel that it's a little bit taller in my spine. If and I have a lot of people that don't do blocks and stuff, and it's hard to um, to bring these toys, these props to your practice. It really makes you feel like you're taller, that you can sit better. Because I want you to take a moment that you were, bring your shoulders down and notice your posture. And yeah, I mean, even like a little stool like that, it's okay, like that. And you can get higher, you can sit on a chair. But whatever you're doing, if it's really uncomfortable to sit on the floor because you're up here with your knees, then that's when we use these blankets or props or blocks or whatnot. So as you are feeling your sit bones on the ground, you can relax your hands on your legs. You can have like a little wider with your legs, like a little like that kind of shape. Cross-legged is fine, or maybe one heel in front. If none of these are today not your happy place, just go lie down. Because what we're going to do is just really um, find a nice relationship of breath and relax the body and come into the practice this way. So you can just soften your face, and when you close your eyes, notice your breath. So notice your room, notice the sensations, the sounds in your room, around your room. Notice how the temperature is in your room. Try to notice without attaching it. Just notice if your hands are cold, if your shoulders are reaching or sliding down. Soften your face. And soften your face, almost like you could imagine you're like erasing the face and the worries and the thoughts. Soften your jaw. So we'll just be here for maybe 3 minutes, just breathing in and out. The mind goes away, the mind comes back. Tell yourself all the time to get a little taller, to feel the grounding of your sit bones, almost like you feel those two bony end of your pelvis, those bony protuberances at the end, and push them so you get a nice sensation of bounding up and feel the crown of your head reaching the clouds. By now, we've done maybe 6 or 8. Notice if you can also now extend your exhale. So make the exhalations just a little bit longer. Let the breath just enter and let the breath just exit. And just use your nostrils, just nose, breathing in and breathing out. So we're being mindful, we're bringing consciousness, we're just breathing, noticing how we feel in our bodies, in our mind, how the breath is the way to connect with your feelings, with your sensations, to enter the practice. Let your morning worries be put a little bit away. Let your future plans in the afternoon be away also for the later on, and stay with your present, with the now, with your breath as it is. Very, very gently. very slow motion, and very mindful of how you're going to go on your back. And take your time with no rushing. Feel your hands, feel your blocks, take your blankets away, and do anything you do to let yourself go down on the floor, on your mat, and just when you're there, you can put the blanket behind your head and you can have a little bit of Shavasana. Sensation of lying. We'll take a couple of breaths, just being in the Shavasana. Not that we're doing Shavasana, but just sense the breath now as you lie back. Feel your shoulders, feel the back of your head, and you can have your legs long, or you can have your knees bent. Quite doesn't matter. And just be on your back and feeling the breath here. Notice the breath, notice your shoulders, notice the places that your body is in contact with the floor. Notice how your back feels, how your pelvis feels, how your legs feel. You can change your mind. Just take a moment and breathe a couple of moments onto your body, just like we did seated. Just breathe in and out. So it's a little bit of really mindful coming in. Breathe a lot. Now you probably feel more like the breath in the belly and how it expands and how it contracts. So when you're lying back, you can more or less feel it because it really comes up like a balloon and then it sinks in. You take a moment just to enter that with no rush, just like a sensation of calmness and serenity is just surrounding you from the outside to the inside. So notice the breath entering and the breath exiting your body, but just creating this sensation of relaxation, calmness, almost like gratitude also for the moment, for the awareness, and the just peaceful quiet as we just breathe in and out. It's so important and so crucial for our practice to always being in this moment of, really great appreciation for the body. Let's just start moving very gently. Everything will be just slow, especially now at the beginning. We're just going to move the left leg is the one closer to my screen, so lift it. Maybe use the hands, or if you want, don't use the hands. Just let the knee come in a couple times, in and out. Just minding your knee, minding your hip, just easy. Bring the knee a little closer. Just a couple times. And then maybe after the third or fourth time, now hug it in and bring it a little closer. Hug it to your chest, to your ribs. Take a moment here. And then with the same leg, with the same hand, just open it out, take some circles. So I'm opening out, bringing in, or create a little circle. Now we're creating a little rotation here. Doesn't matter. So how big, how fast, just lubrication, sensation of just kind of oiling, moving out, moving in. And then bring it back to center. We're going to open it a little bit as if you were going to do like a little happy baby. So open that leg out a little wider. Maybe grab behind the leg or grab on the shin and let the other foot, the other leg just kind of drop. So bring the other foot, the right foot, let it just go on the pinky side and you have like a little happy baby and the other leg just opening wide. Let the one leg go open to one side and the other one is just trying to give you this balance. So you're always not going to one side. You can even rock and try how One is on the floor, one is reaching up like a half happy baby. You can even lift it if you want. Just rock a little bit. Feel the balance, so you want to go to one side more than the other. Very good. Now step the foot, the one that is dropping out externally. Step the foot in, bring the knee that was to the armpit back to center, and then bring the knee to in center, right? And bring the ankle, left ankle, to the top of your right thigh. Take a moment, lift everything up if you like. Squeeze your hands between the legs, maybe grab behind, maybe grab the shin, maybe stay in this first option. So this one is supine pigeon. Take a moment here. Breathe in. And again, just like we did before, now you change shapes, but just let the breath be. Soften your legs, almost like using your own legs to stretch in whatever way you like. If you want to rock, just let the breath be always in your shape. Okay, if you're up, great. If you're here, great. If you went up, come down, and the leg that was crossing, the leg that is on top, uncross it and stretch it up. Stretch it up, stretch it up. I guess it's not showing in the screen, but if you want, walk the hands up the leg, lift your shoulders, lift your head, maybe walk the hands up, maybe grab the ankle, grab wherever you like, bring the leg a little bit closer, doesn't matter, whatever stretch you feel, that's fine. Feel the effort, and then slowly bring your head back, and gently, gently bring your leg up so the leg is vertical, and then keep it there, just point and flex, circle the ankle, leg is vertical. Very good. And then nice and easy, just bend it one more time to the chest and bring your nose to your knee, just a like little squeeze. And relax your shoulders, relax your head, set the foot down. And let's go to full Shavasana, okay? Just like an extension of your legs, relax your legs. Arms can be on your body, on your belly, out to the sides, just melt for a moment, really here, and return to that. Noticing the breath in and out, just a one or two, and then we'll do the other side. Slowly, slowly, slide one foot in, step the foot in, slowly, slowly, the other foot in. We're back to bend knees, place your feet on the floor, and then a couple times the other leg. Just lift it, and then slowly bring it in and out, sort of like checking, how is this leg? How much does it want to come in? How is this hip? All right, and then the third, or maybe whenever you want, bring your hands. So help the knee come a little closer. Try to not bring tension on your face, on your shoulders as you bring the knee a little closer. You can also bring it a little closer and release it. Just play with that. And then from here, the right hand with the knee, you can use the hand or no hand. You can use it, bring the knee closer, open it out to the side, take a couple of circles, really oiling, and again, feeling your knee. If you want to rotate the ankle, this one is really whatever you feel in your body, and your body says, this feels good. You want to add little things, you want to kind of have fun with ever, and you want to go a little faster, of course, you want to lengthen the leg. A lot of little things that we can add and do here. Okay, take a moment to circle, oil that hip joint, that knee joint. All right, and then bring it back to center, bring the knee closer to your armpit. You can keep the heel close to your hip or come to happy baby. You can bring the knee a little closer to the ribs or to the armpit. And if you have the shape, wherever you are, let the other knee or the other foot go to the pinky side and just feel that. So you're really opening the adductor If this doesn't work for any reason, just keep the foot where it is and just do one happy baby. But if it works to kind of bring one knee out and you're doing this, opening one knee to one side, hugging the other knee to your bed, to your ribs, either the heel is above the knee, flexed, or wherever it is, just feel that balance. Maybe try going to one side and then the other, or stay in the middle. Wherever option you're doing, it's fantastic. Okay, we're just opening here. Relax your back and your face. Now bring the foot that was externally rotation, bring the foot in, place it down, bring the knee back to center, and just help the knee or the hip so you can bring the foot on the ankle on the knee. And again here, breath, inviting, breathe in and out, soften. Maybe bring the legs closer, maybe the hands go through, maybe grab the back of the shin. Maybe you stay in the first one, whatever you did in the first side, you can try something different or do the same thing and feel this side without attachments. Whatever feels on this side, that's great. Okay, just really feel that you're stretching, you're bringing sensation, you're oiling parts of your body that maybe were stiff. So everything we do, we try to feel good about it. Try to really feel that it's a great, great way to stretch. If you had your legs up, slowly bring the foot down, uncross the leg, and reach it up to the sky. Okay, so here maybe it's just pointing and flexing a couple times, circling the ankle, and maybe walking the hands up the leg, maybe reaching up a little bit, walk a little higher. If this is too much, just stay down. If that feels good or you want to grab a strap, also lift your nose, bring your knee closer. You can bend it, you can straighten it, you can flex your toes. Relax your head, your shoulders, and then bring the leg up. So the leg is up vertical. One more time. Very good. Bend the knee again. And this time, hug the knee in and lift your nose up to the knee. Lift your shoulders. Relax your shoulders and your head. And bring both knees up. And then just open and close. Open and close. You can have your toes together and open, or you can just the feet and heels separate and complete opening wide. From here, one more time together, one more time wide, and come to full expression of what we call happy baby. So if you can grab behind, you can grab the shins, you can grab the big toe, you can grab the heels from the inside, and try to keep your lower back down as we stretch your lower back, your pelvis down. So try to really press your whole back onto the floor. And if this is here, that's great. Wherever you can do, that's fine. Open the inner thighs. Bring your knees together. Bring your feet on the floor. And lengthen the legs one at a time. Slide them forward. And breathe in and out. So Shavasana again, just for another breath. And then step the feet in. One more time, knees bent, feet flat. And then lift your arms, so the arms are right over your shoulders. And lift your arms over and forward behind your back, towards the back of your mat. So over your head. And then up over your shoulders, and back over behind you. And then up. When you try to keep your arms up, the arms are right over your shoulders, one leg up, okay? We're gonna do both legs, but just try one leg first, okay? So right leg is the one up. We're gonna bring right leg forward and both arms reach overhead. If that feels good, you can also bend, keep the arms just over your shoulders, and the right leg goes forward, reach your arms overhead. One more time. Stay with one more, so we did 3. Bring your arms overhead, and then set the foot down, and then left leg changes, left leg is up, arms overhead, so arms over your shoulders, right over your shoulders, keep the head on the floor. As you reach your leg forward, bring your arms overhead. So lengthen, 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 lengthen the arms away from the belly and lift halfway. The leg is vertical, the arms are vertical, and reach the arms overhead. And one more time, forward. Again, the leg can be bent, doesn't matter, wherever it is reaching. If the leg doesn't want to touch the floor, that's also fine. You can do halfway, you can tap. Very good. Keep the arms overhead, we bend, foot down, feet down, keep the arms overhead, press your feet. All right, 3 bridges here with the arms overhead. If that doesn't feel good, bring your hands toward your heels. But if this is okay, you lift your hips a little bit to bridge. Please keep your neck relaxed. Press the back of your head. Lower, tap, lift. Very good. Tap your hips a little bit. And last one, we're going to lift and just stay here. Bring your arms up and down and up, over shoulders and behind you. Conveniently, I have that blanket over behind it. That feels great. One more time. Over. And then keep your arms overhead. Bring your hips down. Sit down. Take your time. Bring one knee in, other knee in, and lengthen both legs. Open wide. And together. Open wide and together. It doesn't have to be a lot of wide, just whatever you can. And together. Very good. Bring your arms back over all the way to the hips. Take a moment here. Separate the feet a little bit, just circle, point and flex, circle, really mindfully spread the toes apart, do a little windshield wiper, like a little Charlie Chaplin kind of thing, like that. Toes in and really press the heels, point your toes, spread your all your toes when you really are keeping your toe mounts pointing, and then point with your heels. So really activate the legs, the back of your thighs will feel that energized with the movement of your toes. Right? Hug your knees in, just take a moment, bring your feet down, and then do a little Supta Baddha Konasana. Nice and relaxed hips, hands on the inner thighs or on the hips or on the belly. Just relax. I'm going to turn the air off, but just stay here in this shape, in the arms out or wherever they want to be. I like them sometimes on my ribs. I feel my ribs. Let the thighs open. And let yourself come back to a breath or two, relaxing. If it's very intense, it doesn't feel good, remember your props, your blocks, your pillows or something, blankets to put under, so you really have a little support under your legs, support for your knees, support your head a little bit, and just feel that this is actually a very restorative place to be. Okay, it's really nice to do sometimes this one before you go to bed, just to relax the legs and the hips. Supta Baddha Konasana, very valuable. Okay, and then we're going to just kind of somehow get to standing. Okay, so take your time. I'm going to go back to that mat. I'm going to move the screen, so please take your time. So I know we're skipping a little bit of knees. But I want to do some like a warrior 2 and playing with the warrior, dancing warriors. and stuff like that. Sometimes I tell you how to stand, so sometimes, you roll onto your side. If you have your blocks, you can go onto your knees, step one foot, step the other, and roll up. So anyway, meet me at the standing shape. I should put little tapes in my room so I can know where to set up so I can see my arms not disappearing. Okay, so imagine you are right at the top, right? I'm gonna just face your side for convenience, right? Just a little lower, one more time. I want you to just be wide and have a nice wide Tadasana. Hands forward, relax your shoulders. Close your eyes, take a breath here. And then very gently bring your toes together. Maybe the knees together. Take a breath, relax your shoulders, feel that pressing of the feet and lifting the head to the sky. So I know this is hard. This is really hard to stay because we're used to having a very relaxed stance. Then do that, okay? So wherever it was too wide, it was too close, find that place. Even if you have your toes a little bit out, fine. And have your hands facing out. Relax your shoulders and consciously find this beautiful Tadasana, beautiful mountain. Feel the feet, the toes, the heels, feel the legs, feel that energy from the roots of your feet, the toe mounts, the heels, the soles of your feet, all the way to the shoulders. Relax your shoulders and feel even the face radiation from the energy from beneath you, from the gravity. Now, with your hands facing out, and you can do this with your eyes closed, or we're going to do is just lifting arm against gravity. Feel that pull of gravity as you lift your arms, lift the arms higher, lift your hands all the way up, maybe the fingers touch, and then separate your hands, press them down, and push down as if you're pushing your air all the way down. Press out. So start your breath, lift your arms, lift. Feel that you're reaching your ribs, feel that you're reaching, get taller, and then start maybe bringing the hands together. If that doesn't happen, doesn't matter, open, spread them out, have them flat facing down, and resist, take them lower, all the way down. As you bring your hands down, get tall in your head. One more time, out, out. Notice the resistance once it gets a little higher than your shoulders. Notice the effort. Notice the pressing of your feet, the reaching with your ring finger, reach with your middle finger, reach all the fingers. Maybe the hands meet. Open. Space. Flip them down, face down. Resist. Take your time. Bring them all the way to the sides of your body. Isn't that amazing? Just to do that, just to do that. It works on this energy. Take a moment, don't do anything, just breathe and feel. Right, so toes out wide, heels in, toes wide, hands on your hips, and just squat a little bit. No arms, hands wherever they want, hips or legs. Just go down, Take a breath in, go a little lower, find your legs, find this strengthening. Try to not move forward, try to stay with shoulders above your hips, so it doesn't have to be a lot. Just as soon as you go down, you start working on those quads. That's the effort. Inhale, let's come up. Oh, straighten your legs, walk in, step a little closer, breathe in, breathe out. I know it's a lot. Just do one squat like that, like a goddess with no arms. Start getting your heart rate up, okay? This one also very hard pose, but very valuable, very intense. So I'm gonna just turn, you don't have to turn, but I'm gonna do like a little chair pose. I'm gonna fold and I'm gonna come up 3 times. If more than one time is too much, just do one, wait, and do one more or just do one. Okay, so what we're gonna do is for now, hands at heart, sit low. So I'm a little bit of separate with the legs, all right? So not too wide, not too close, all right? And I'm gonna squat a little bit, send the booty down for chair, squat a little bit more, and then here, if you like, you can have your blocks because we're going to fold from the chair. We're going to squat a little bit, so enough, so you bring your hands to the blocks, to the floor, and then in whole rolling back to chair, and back to standing, and hands to heart. So let me just show you one more time. So squat a little bit, send the booty back to chair. And then from here, whenever you feel you need to fold, you let go. You bring your hands, you let your head just dangle. You bring your hands to blocks or floor. Press up your feet one more time for chair with your arms a little higher. And then inhale and come back with the hands at heart. So let's try that maybe 2 more times. So no hands and just sit low in your chair. And whenever you're ready, just fold so you drop, almost like your ribs go to your legs. Bring your hands to the floor, to the feet, to the blocks. From here, roll up, so press your feet, sit back, arms reach a little higher. It will get very intense here. Press, get tall, and hands to heart. All right, and then just do maybe sometimes the third one, the fourth one, you repeat it. It makes sense. So hands at heart or hips, sit low, whatever degree you want to sit, okay? And then fold to the floor, hands, fingers to the floor or to the blocks, let your head go. So it's a little forward bending with chair, right? Inhale, roll up. This is where it gets hard. Arms add more weight, more load, gets harder. Press to lift, stand tall and stay. Breathe in with the arms high, breathe out, get tall, press your feet, reach with your fingers, and then when you're ready, empty, bring your hands to the center, and just open a little bit, relax, close your eyes, relax your shoulders, just let it go. Shake a little bit if you like, step left and right if you like, breathe in and breathe out. That chair brings your heart rate a little bit, your pulse should be a little high, but you get the pausing to get a acknowledgement of that and feel the whole body almost like energized in this little chair pose and wakes everything up. Okay, so if you were at the top of your mat, go a little wider, and we're gonna do a warrior two. Okay, so set up your warrior two. If you were at the top, step back and find your feet. My left foot is bent, left knee is sliding forward. Okay, so arms are gonna open. You're gonna bring your hands to center. You're gonna straighten your leg. And you're gonna open your arms and slide and bring your knee forward. Keep that right leg strong and straight. Bring your knee, hands to heart, to namaste. Very gently straighten both legs. And as you bend just the front leg, open the arms wide. And just one more. So easy and slowly. Straighten both legs, hands to center, and then open. Stay in your warrior two shape. Front leg bend, back leg straight. The foot in the back, maybe move it in a little angle. Very good. So arms nice and wide. Nice long spread with your legs. Lower your shoulders. Reverse the warrior. So reversing means you bring the hand to the leg behind, maybe with the elbow also slides behind your back. Whichever you like, you can also keep it here. And then your other arm goes up like that, or to the ear, or maybe also bending the elbow and having both elbows bent. This is a variation. You can simply do this reverse or humble, I can't remember this, warrior, reverse warrior, moon warrior. Very good. And last piece here, without moving your legs, come back to warrior two, one breath, bend the front elbow, lean on the thigh, and then again that arm goes up or towards the ear. So this one also the whole line from the back edge of the back heel to the hip, to the ribs, to the finger, one straight line, whether it's up, whether it's streaming forward, and then arms back to parallel to the floor. Bring your hands on your hips, very gently straighten the leg in the front a little bit, step forward, bring your heels in a little bit, and do a 5-point star. Straighten legs, arms straight, lift your ribs, really press your feet, feel the power of this pose, reach with your fingers, reach with your head, reach with your toes, press, bring your hands on your hips, toes in, and take your time back to Tadasana. Shake everything up. Shake everything in your shoulders. Maybe do a little swaying if you like that too. And breathe, okay? Whatever you're choosing for this little in-between moment, shake it out, breathe a lot. Notice if it's any tension, and then let it go. Whatever happened on this side, try the same thing on the second side. Okay, so set your warrior two legs, whether you're wide and you turn the other leg out, look at the back leg, widen it, bring it closer. If it feels like you can widen and you're tall and you can widen a lot, okay, so take a lot of space. Bring your hands at the center, all right? And then as you are going to open the arms, slide the leg in, all right? And straighten the leg and bring your hands a little bit to namaste. So just kind of touching the fingers, okay? Very gently. It's like you're widening or stretching, and then bring the knees to straight and hands to touch in the front of the center, and then out. So the right leg is bending. Make sure it's not buckling in, so it's right over towards the second toe. Back leg is straight. Okay, if you want to hold it, let's just do one more and then hold it. All right, so warrior two, you can gaze forward, feel your belly, feel your hips, feel the strengthening of the legs, the stability, the head right in between, right with your sternum, relax your shoulders. Reverse warrior, so don't move the legs, okay? Back hand to the thigh, towards the leg, or maybe slide it behind, and then front hand goes up, a little more to the ear, maybe bending, maybe grabbing the head, pointing the elbow, whatever you like with this one. Reverse warrior, moon warrior. Keep sliding the front knee forward, keep pressing the back heel. It's a strong pose. It's a nice back bend, your ribs open. Come back to warrior two, please. Last piece, elbow bend to Parshvakonasana, side angle, elbow on the thigh. You can bring also the hand on the thigh. You can use the forearm on the thigh, open your heart, arm is up or towards the ear. Breathe in this shape, one more breath, feel the back of your heel, and then inhale, come on up. Very gently walk the foot towards the center, toes out, heels in, one more time, 5-point start. Feel the power of your limbs, reaching in the V, the leg straight. 5, it's like 6 folds to the fingers, to the head, tailbone, and feet. Bring your hands to namaste, toes in, step in, and shake it out. All right, let's just roll very slowly, and we're gonna find a child's pose, okay? So I'm gonna come to my front of my mat, and I'm gonna just kind of melt, okay? So bring your head down and start bending your legs, folding, letting the hands, the fingers be heavy. You can use your blocks here, and hands on the block, all right? And then step the foot back, one knee down, step the other foot back, one knee down, and find your seat. Open the knees, and I want you to rest here with your blocks. If this is hard, you can also put blocks behind on top of your heels, behind your thighs, and rest on your child's pose. And just take a moment on this moment to recalibrate, to feel your breath. Balasana, child's pose. Put blanket under your knees if it's uncomfortable. Also, blanket between your calf muscles and your back of your thighs. You can put a block under your forehead. You can have your arms nice and relaxed. If you have no block, you can rest your arms, rest your forehead. And just take 5 complete breaths here. That was a warrior kind of dancing between warrior reverse and side angle. It's a series of playful with the warrior 2. Very good for the hips and the legs, stability. Just breathe in and out. So your breath, try to feel it in your belly, try to feel it behind your back. All right, so we're going to, from here, from the child's pose, we're gonna go on the belly. So if you have blocks or something or a blanket, put it away and just come onto your front body, onto your belly. Bring your arms forward, stack your hands, and let your legs be long. Be on your belly. This is called crocodile pose. And feel your breath there. Breathe onto your belly. And feel the breath, catch the breath. If you have your forehead on your hand, you can go a little left and right. It feels good on your forehead, on the third eye. Relax that third eye. All right, so we'll just do very mild, do the mildest cobra you can do. We'll just give you a little bit of tips on how to use your back. Okay, so use your back more than your hands. Your legs don't have to be close, but they can, it's better not to have them too wide. If you have issues with your back, then yes, wide legs. Hands underneath your shoulders, elbows tuck a lot. So elbows your ribs. And then with the elbows bent, press your hands and use your lower back. Press your pubic bone, keep your toes on the ground and come on up. So very mild, easy mini cobra, and then lower your head. And then one more, press your pubic bone, bring your fingers under your chest, tuck your shoulders, tuck your elbows. So the elbows are trying to come towards each other as if you had a magnet. Squeeze your shoulders and use your lower back and come to your cobra and then lower your head. And then last one. So maybe lift your hands. So notice how you're using your lower back, squeeze your shoulders, bring your hands down, and let your head rest. One more time. Relax your arms down your body and bring your head to one side. So now you're on your belly, your hands to your hips, and set your head turning to one side. Another breath in, another breath out. Very gently, please lift your head and then switch and turn to the second side. Easy. Very easy. Relax the neck, the head, the shoulders. All right, and then very gently, please bring your head to center. Untuck your toes. Come to tabletop. Just one dog, one downward dog. Okay, so the dog can be with blocks or no blocks. You have your knees bent, I don't care. But just do one down dog for me. If your dog doesn't feel good, you can always do the down dog on the wall. You can do this on the wall. You can do it a down dog on the chair. Okay, so this one we do sometimes. Down dog on the chair, on the seat. But down dog on the floor with your blocks, knees bent, take 5 full breaths here. Okay, this will be our last pose, and then we'll go on the back. Just breathe in and out. If you need to rest, if you need to bring your knees down, please do that. Otherwise, just bend, maybe pedal, whatever you like to do in your dog. Maybe you do nothing. Feel the hands, feel the strengthening, feel the stretch of your spine, and then bring your knees down. And take a moment if you want, sitting, or go straight to lying back on your back. Just grab your strap, please, on the way. And somehow we're back here, right? Back onto your back. So if you want, have your blocks, put your blanket behind your head if you like that. Why not? Okay. And you can have your knees bent, you can have your legs long, just take a moment. Hopefully you have your strap near you. Here's mine. So we'll just take another couple of moments. Please settle down. Again, maybe bend your legs and feet a little wide. And just let a little windshield wiper action. Nice and easy, please. Nice and easy. Arms can be like a T or close to the body. Just windshield wiper, easy, easy, patiently, soft. And then come to center. Take a moment again, hands on the belly, hands on the hips, wherever you like, out. just take a moment. Again, the legs can be long, like a little mini Shavasana, except we have like a couple of minutes more that I want to do some stability with the strap. I see everybody lying back. Okay, awesome. Don't quit on me yet. Okay, so bend your legs. Start with bent knees, feet flat. I want to start with my left leg. Is the left leg is closer to the screen. Keep the right foot on the ground. Lift your left leg and put the strap behind, and then stretch the leg up to the sky. Okay. So if your strap is long, bring your arms back and bring your elbows back to the body. Relax your shoulders. And feel that. Okay, so if the leg is kind of far away, try to bring it in, just kind of rein it in and relax also consciously your shoulders and your face and your neck. I'm just going to fix the screen just a little bit. And this already is a great stretch. Okay, just lengthen the other leg, the leg that is bent. See if you can lengthen it and bring it down. Flex the toes on the bottom leg and ground the thigh. Bring your hand, the right hand on the hip. Right hand, right hip. And so you have now the hands, both hands on the left strap. On the left foot, left strap. Open the leg just a little bit to the left. Go slowly, ground the right hip. Ground the right leg, toes are up. Bring the leg to center. All right, if it's far away, switch it, cross the hand. So switch the hand and just go a little bit past the midline of the body. Keep your face relaxed, keep your shoulders down. And leg comes forward, bend it a little bit. Please slide the other leg in and then bring it in the strap and press the strap with both feet and open wide. So I hope your strap is wide and open. Press your heels, flex your toes, widen your straddle. Maybe point and flex here if you can. You can sway a little bit. Bend your legs one more time. Have the legs vertical. So don't bring them close to your face. Keep your whole spine, sacrum on the ground. Relax your arms, your shoulders. Release one leg, the one you didn't do, step it on the ground. And then from here, just be here and just kind of check. Where's your shoulders? If your leg is far away, that's great. If your leg is bent, that's great. Push the strap, relax your shoulders. You can also kind of wrap around the strap to press the thigh down. Press it down as if you're like bringing your bone into your pelvis. Now slide the other leg down. So both legs nice and straight. Flex the foot on the ground. Grab the strap just with your right hand. Bring the left hand on the left hip or on the left thigh. Really activate. Bring the toes up. So the leg that is long on the floor, activate it. And then open the leg a little to the right. Don't let the hip go. Just keep both hips down. Open just the leg a little bit. So it's just a little bit. Relax your face and shoulders. Bring your leg to center. And then change the hand. So left hand grabs. You can release your right arm out and just do the leg a little to the left, just past your midline. Breathe. Press the heel. Press the strap. Relax your face. Bring your leg up. And then one more time bending. And Slide both feet in the strap and press up. Relax your arms. Try one more time. Legs the feet. Point with your heels. Very nice. So I love this strap. I love this strap. Bend your legs, bring everything in. Bend your legs. Very good. Put the strap away for a moment. And just rock a little side to side. So you choose which leg. One leg is going to stay close to your chest. So in my case, my left leg is going to stay close, right foot down, and lengthen that right leg. Long, 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 long. And you were gonna do this one-legged twist, okay? So right leg long, and then right hand holds the left knee, left arm out to the side, left shoulder down, left arm out, and just nice and easy. Left knee goes towards the right. You can put a block. You can put a blanket. You can also do this variation. Just step the foot, the left foot on the thigh, on top of the knee or just above the knee, and then go to this twist, one-legged twist. You roll onto your right hip and relax the left arm out and breathe and breathe and breathe. Very gently come back onto your back. Put both feet on the ground. Hug the knees to chest. Swing a little side to side. You can have the knees together. You can have the knees wide. You can go a little kind of massaging your lower back. Whatever you like to do. Sometimes even here, it's like a child's pose, like a little squat. It feels really good on your shoulders, the head, and you're hugging your belly. It's really protective. It's really safe and feels really safe. Okay. Now you stay with the right knee to your chest as you step the foot down and extend it. Keep that leg right, keep that leg right glued. Okay, and then switch hands. So left hand holds the right knee. You can step the foot on the leg and just go to your twist. Left hand, right knee, bring it to the side, right arm out, shoulder down. Do any additions, modifications, variations, props, put blocks under your legs. Like that, anything you feel that is helping to help and make space, like the hips away from the ribs, because we want to make that space in the belly to be strong. Right shoulder out if it feels good. Turn the head away or center. Very gently allow yourself to go back onto your back and hug your knees one more time. Rock a little bit. Set the feet down. So we did the bridge at the beginning. I just want you to do a restorative bridge. You're gonna stay like a couple of minutes here, just like that. It's okay to not do too much. Just put this flat or second, whichever you like. Press your feet and rest your pelvis, your sacrum there. If you don't have a block, you can put a pillow or a blanket. We can put a block and a blanket. So we want this kind of like cascading the knees and the belly is resting and your hips are resting and your heart is lower than your brain. So it's a nice way to restore, like a restorative bridge, if you probably have heard of it, and let the belly be soft and breathe here. So imagine your breath straight going onto your belly. Soften your gut area, soften the emotions. It's the second brain, say the gut is the second brain, they call this, because there's a lot of stagnation here. So let this shape be restorative, with the bridge restorative. My feet are just under the knees. You can widen them, you can lengthen them. I'm just gonna stay like that. You can have your hands on belly or out, or cactus, or whatever you like. So this one is really one of those that you just let yourself be. So it's like a shavasana on a bridge, a restoring bridge. Just be here. Take 2 more breaths. Let the breath be heavy. Let the breath be just, don't do the lips open, just nose and out your nose. All right, so now try to carefully bring one knee and then the other. If the block was on the second, please place on the first one, on the lowest, and maybe extend the legs. And here, just have fun. Again, just point and flex, separate your feet and roll your ankles. So it looks like any movement here. It's so good. It reflects on your whole leg, even on your pelvis, that your legs are high and you're moving your ankles, all the joints in your toes, spread the toes a lot. Point and flex, maybe do one flexing and one pointing, switch it up a little bit. Toes out, heels in, and the opposite, like pigeon toe. All right, anything at all, maybe do some circles, anything at all, maybe up and down, like a little walking in upside down. And maybe cross the leg one in front of the other. We're almost going to our Shavasana. So we're just kind of playing this one, maybe a little free play for you to kind of do anything you like. You can straddle again, bend your legs, tap and tap with the toes, maybe pointing. Very good. Very carefully bend your legs. Step carefully one foot, step the other foot. Very good. And if you like, if it doesn't hurt your back, you can do one leg long, maybe do the other leg long. If it doesn't hurt, you can grab your elbows. And if it hurts, for sure, bring your arms back and just one leg or maybe one arm. Please be careful. Then step the foot in, step the other foot in, bring your hands back. Press your feet enough to release your block. Put the block for now away. And maybe even grab the other block, or if you have, sorry to say, to put them away. But go back to that Supta Baddha Konasana with the feet together, the heels together, and the support to your thighs with blocks, with blankets, or anything, or nothing. If you have no blocks, you can put fists under your legs, right at the top of your legs. It works really great. Have your feet together. If you have blocks, just Place your hands on the inside of the belly, on the hips, on the ribs, out, cactus, whatever you like. This one also really feel, get in touch with sensations and what makes you feel supported and what makes you feel comfortable enough to get into a little bit of what feels like Shavasana, and then we'll do the very long legs and long arms, traditional Shavasana. But just take a moment here, relax the inside of your legs, relax the fingers wherever they are, that's fine. Just like we started with the breath at the beginning, breathe in, make the exhalation a little bit longer. And just one more like that, breathing in. And lengthen your exhalations. Okay, so you can stay here, or you can definitely get a little more creative by setting up your final Shavasana. If you have a couple of blankets, you can roll a blanket um, like under your legs. You can put your chair. This is a great one also if you have an ottoman, and you put your you come like either a chair, right? Or you bring the chair and you sit in front of the hips in front of the chair, and you go back on your elbow, and then you kind of bring your calves to the chair, and then you set up a blanket also for your neck and your head. This one is great. Also, the blanket behind your thighs, or pillows behind the thighs. Another blanket on your belly would be super delicious. If you have an eye pillow with lavender, cover your eyes, or a little towel over your eyes and forehead is divine. You can put a little ice if it's cold. So set up for your final relaxation with love and, all the goodies and toys and props that you have. Put everything, do a little bit of extra effort, and then just start. Little bit of flexion, a little bit flexion and tension. Squeeze your glutes, squeeze your shoulders, make fists, squeeze your toes, make a poker face, squeeze everything. Squeeze and tighten, tension, and then just release. Let your hips relax, let your shoulders relax, let your fingers relax, let your legs and arms completely melt on the ground. Close your eyes mindfully and consciously, completely softening all the area on the eyebrows, on the borders of the eyes, even underneath the eyelids and under your eyes. Soften all the forehead and the temples. Soften the cheeks. Soften the jaw. Unslack it. Let the throat be soft. The sides of your throat and neck. Soften the shoulders, the chest, the lungs. Soften the collarbones. Soften the arms. Express a relaxation, expansion from shoulder to fingers, fingers to shoulders. Relax your navel, relax the solar plexus. Relax the hips and the belly. Let the thighs, the legs be heavy, the knees relax, legs, feet, toes, from hip to toes, heavy, legs relaxed, soft. Relax all the toes. Let the toes go out to each side. So they just kind of turn away from each other. Let that sensation of heaviness take you. Surrender the bones and all the effort. Let it just melt on the ground. So let gravity work and do its thing and take you. The gravity, the earth will always take you. Let the back of your body relax. Your whole back relaxes. Relax the back of your shoulders, the back of your neck, and the back of your head. Always let it go. There's always a little more to let go. Your breath should be almost imperceptible, almost like you cannot feel it, but the breath is so easy, very quiet. This is your final pose, your relaxation, your meditation, your letting go moment. This is where everything in yoga is coming to. This is where it all comes to being here, awake and aware, and just discovering the power of resting, even if it's 4 minutes. So that we enter through Shavasana and enter the rest of your morning, the rest of your day, in the betterness, in the improvement, in the magic, in whatever you feel that the yoga does to you. I'm going to bring you back. If you like, just follow my cues. If you would like to stay 10, 15 minutes, even whatever time you have in your house, please respect the wishes and the sensations in your body, the signs that you want to rest and you need them. Please follow that and just ignore my voice. Let's start by squeezing a little bit your toes and your fingers. Wake them up a little bit. Start breathing a little more energy to the body. Start maybe turning your head a little side to side. Maybe lifting and lowering your eyebrows. Everything in moderation, everything very gently. Anything you like to bring yourself into movement that you would like to create for yourself intuitively and gently. If you want to stretch nice and long, you can bring your arms overhead and stretch. You can stretch your toes and lengthen your whole body long. Reach your fingers away from navel, reach your toes away from belly. And then bring your arms back. And then hug one knee, hug the other. Give yourself a hug with your knees. Eventually, and to the side that you can turn to, you can use your pillow or your blanket or your arm and make a little fetal position on your side, whichever side. Take a moment, breathe there. And then gently, gently use your hand that is in front or the one on top to gently help you press up. And then we meet again the way we started. We meet seated on the blanket, on the block, or nothing. You can rest, also resting, just coming back and noticing how we are. So take a moment. Eyes can remain very gently soft or just gently gazing at nothing towards the third eye or towards the tip of your nose. And just taking a moment, kind of scanning, checking, feel how you are, feel the spine, feel the face, feel the breath. Little smile. Everything went okay. Hopefully everything was helping your body to more stability, strengthening. And then you bring your hands to center. Take a moment here, a moment of acknowledgement, of gratitude. Hands to namaste, hands to heart, hands to peace, hands to prayer, hands to respect. And from here, I just want to say thank you, thank you, thank you. Namaste, everybody, until we meet again. Until next time. And just have a wonderful Saturday, a wonderful weekend. Awesome. I just pause here.